It isn't really an episode today, but we are here to discuss something, and it is something it's been on my mind for quite some time, and of course it has come. I believe it has come across my mind several times, and I think it should be discussed. So, I believe, I'm not sure. Now, of course, I am talking about the topic, the which is the Star Trek Resurgance game. Of course, it is new and it's got some positive reviews, and they say it's a good story. You know, life is all dandy on the final frontier type of thing. And of course, it actually focuses on a Starfleet crew, on a Starfleet ship, and of course, all the wimey stuff, diplomatic negotiations, and stuff like that. And I feel like, in my opinion, I think that's pretty much average. And it's not every day that you pretty much see something so average, in my opinion, if that's the way to put it. Because like, if you play Star Trek games like the Bridge Crew, Star Trek Online, or even the 2000 I believe it's one of the Kelvin games that involves with you fighting the Gorn. I believe those ones are it's pretty normal, in my opinion, though. And from my point of perspective, I just feel like that's pretty normal. No, for an average Starfleet crew to go on the most insane mission ever to exist, and all of a sudden something goes wrong, and then, oh no, disaster strikes. But of course, I believe you get to be like I believe you play as two characters. You play as the XO, and you play as some lower decker that pretty much nobody gives a shit about. Well, of course you have friends, but other than that, you just have your group of friends, and that's just about it. You're not really recognized by the captain or anything, by any means. He calls you staff anyway. But, anyways, my point of all of this is that, is it worth playing? And my answer to that is, streaming wise, maybe. I'm not going to stream it though, but I am probably going to make like a mini series about it. I'm going to make a mini series about it, and of course I'm gonna try to play it. I'm gonna see how it goes. I'm a Star Trek nerd, and I'm kind of surprised how I didn't spend my last paycheck trying to get the game immediately. Well, probably because I had some bills to pay, some stuff to do. But other than that, life is good in good old America. But still, someone like me, a Trekkie like me, would put that first. Well, we all know that'll be a lie, because of course the Terran bundle and stuff like that, that's the only reason why. But other than that, I mean, it's the freaking Terran bundle. I believe I'm getting this one tomorrow. I'll be getting this one tomorrow, and I'll be getting this one next week, because of course I pretty much am afloat, and no, I am not overdraft, thank God. But yeah, that's actually thankful, because I can actually afford big stuff now, like bundles and stuff. And of course I can't afford stuff like Mud's Market. That'll just be insane. Of course, if you're trying to afford anything from Mud's Market, I mean, the one thing I actually want, and I will probably start a riot for this, and I probably might, is this. But the thing is, though, I'm not sure about this set, though. Yeah, I think this is like Borg weaponry and something like that. But still, it's like 8,000 Zen. You could buy like 2 ships with this amount of Zen. Because every T6 ship is 3,000 Zen, so you're probably looking at like 2 ships with 6,000 Zen, and probably 2,000 Zen remaining for some dilithium for your fleet. And that's just about it. And of course, most of the stuff is event stuff, and I missed out on those. Like the Angel suit, I got those. The Imperial Rift, I got those. The 23.99, I got those. The Alliance got those. I got him. And that, not that, but that. I missed that on purpose. I kind of regret it now. Well, I don't, ever since its console got nerfed, but hey, look who's laughing now. And that, but 99.9%, like at least 98-ish, 98%-ish goes to, pretty much of the event stuff goes to Mud's Market. And that's kind of surprising, really, because nowadays it's like, once you lose it, it's kind of gone for good. And I'm pretty much sure the mech will be in the Mud's Market for in a couple of years. And I'm kind of waiting for the Section 31 rifle, because that's something I'm going to equip not only I'm going to equip it on my bridge officers, but I'm also going to equip it on my, I guess I'll try to equip it on myself, because it works good. It works extremely good with Covert Assault Drone. So, that's something else. That's something to look at. But, anywho's, back to the original topic before we, fly off. Is Star Trek Resurgance worth it? Now, streaming, yes. As far as streaming, no. And no, because I like to keep because of course I've been doing so good with my content, and of course how far I'm coming with it, I feel like I'm doing very, very well with it. So I'm gonna have to say no. It's not good to stream it, but it's good to make a mini series about it. Like, set in like pretty much after the Dominion War and all that other stuff, because the uniforms and stuff. So that's like after the Dominion War and goodies like that. But as far as playing it, I gotta say it's okay. In my opinion, I gotta say it's okay, and I'm not really bothered by it. But most of the stuff, it's like I'm not really surprised. Like when I saw Spock in the trailer, I was like, okay. Okay. I wasn't surprised at all, by any means, because it's like saying, all right, you're playing a game. Well, who else are you gonna meet? It's Spock. It's freaking Spock at this point. Like you could pretty much be in the middle of the multiverse and you hear Spock's name just echo through somebody's ears, or even worse, Spock shows up on your front doorstep. Simple enough, or is it annoying enough? But anyways, long story short, I think Star Trek Resurgence is worth playing, though that's just my little opinion. As far as like the major opinion on it, I can't say that it is, because if you're like a Star Trek player, sure, like Star Trek games haven't received any love at all, like period, point blank, and Star Trek Online is the only game we've got. And if you own an Oculus, then you'll pretty much be playing the Bridge Crew, and that is cringe. And I mean by, when I say it's top tier cringe, I mean by it is extremely cringe. I mean, sure, it's a role-playing sim, but half these people here don't even know how to role-play, right? And if I were to roleplay, let's go full Terran Empire on the entire crew. Like, if they were to put peace or war, I'd pretty much say fire all the phasers or something like that. I'll be that type of person who would literally just scream, like pretty much would be the definition of Nero's rage when Spock steals the ship in the Kelvin movie. But when he pretty much tells you, like, I want Spock dead now, that kind of stuff. But, and the fire everything, that stuff too. But anyways, yeah, I believe Star Trek Bridge Crew is pretty much a cringe game, and God, I would never play that game ever in my life. And if I did, please end me. But as far as Star Trek Resurgence, it's the best game we've gotten in a very, very extremely long time, and I gotta say it's not bad. It's not bad at all. At the same time, it's like meh. It's like you kind of know what's coming, But of course, that's just my thought about it, and I think that's just my little opinion on it. Let me know in your comments down below, and make sure you hit the like, share, subscribe button, and hit the bell notification, because, you know, YouTube, pretty much. And also, I've been doing pretty good. Yay, I want a cookie. Please give me a cookie. But I believe that is it, because, you know, time for me to go. And also, I believe, I had to cancel the other, I believe I had to cancel one of the live streams, because most of my lords and warlords are females. There are more female warlords than males. But of course, now that I have that fixed, now I can actually make the video instead of, you know, instead of it being some kind of whack job. You know what I'm saying? And it's like saying, okay, females have power and stuff, that's nice and all, but isn't it too much? You know, you kind of have that feeling where you're like, do I ever see a guy in here that does some cool crap? Yeah, that kind of stuff. But of course that has been fixed, so of course you'll be receiving a video. English is bad. But you'll be receiving a video of that shortly. So in the meantime, I will see you guys around. This guy got the Karen signing out. Goodbye.